We have an interesting downward move here in this market. You can see that we have just a very beautiful downtrend, and if you can draw a trend line, you can see that currently it is at our trend line. Price is reversing or going down at the trend line, so you can see that it is a good opportunity to actually go short. It's a good selling opportunity. So but there are things that you really need to consider before you execute that particular trade as a seller, or before you execute that direction which you are anticipating. So firstly, I'll just start with the momentum or the strength. So we can see the previous wave here, the previous waves of the sellers, this wave which was going down. If I can compare it to the next wave, which is this one, you can see that the previous wave is a little bit bigger, or it took a lot of time than the following wave. So this wave it's a little bit small, and this one is a little bit bigger. So it means that the strength of the sellers has been going down as the trend began, or as the trend is still starting. And then also you have to compare this buyer's wave. So we have this one, let us compare it with this one. So you can see again that it seems like this wave, this current buyer's wave, is a little bit smaller than that one in terms of length. But there is something that you have to pay attention. I want you to pay attention into the structure of these buyer's waves. You can see that it is made up of only green candles, meaning that the buyers, they were just moving on their own here when they were trying to push the market up, compared to here where we also have a series of red candles, meaning the sellers, they were fighting. So that these are two things that we've just considered. They are very, very important in terms of the healthiness of the trend. For example, if you have to get a healthy downtrend, it has to be a trend where the waves of the sellers, they get bigger and bigger, and the waves of the buyers, they get a little bit smaller and smaller. That shows that indeed the sellers, they are strong. So if you observe something like this where it's a clean downtrend, but the waves or the strength or the momentum is not clearly on your favor, then that's where you have to go to a high time frame to actually know what is happening. So I'll just go to a high time frame and just show you what is taking place there. So if you can see on a high time frame, now we have a different picture. So now the downtrend that was exciting us, it was not actually a trend, but it was just a wave. So that's how the market behaves. Usually waves on a high time frame, they are seen as trends in the lower time frame. But then before you take action in the lower time frame, make sure that you actually understand the stage of the wave in the high time frame. So at this time here, you have to understand that the stage of this wave, is the wave exhausted, or is the wave still gonna continue going down, continuing our trend in the lower time frame? The answer here is no. Why? Because as I told you about observing strength or momentum, if you can look at the previous seller's wave here, it is now comparing it with the current one, you can see that now they're almost at the same size, meaning it is likely that the market will now continue to go up. Why? Because in this trend in the high time frame, there's the buyers are a little bit stronger than the sellers. You can see their momentum here. There was a huge demonstration of dominance compared to their previous wave here. So this is how you use momentum to make decision. Try to see how strong are the buyers, how strong are the sellers. And so in this case, you can see that the buyers, they are stronger in the high time frame, because it is still at the early stages of this trend. You can see here that the market was a little bit sideways, and then now it's starting to go up. So it can be a beginning of a very, very long-term trade. So when you are making decisions on your smaller time frame, make sure that your decisions, they're in sync with what is happening on the high time frame. So here, my advice in this case is that, okay, if you decide to buy, if this downtrend excites you, if you decide to buy, make sure that your targets, they're somewhere not below this low area here, because it's like that the market is going to start an impulsive move on the high time frame. And if you want more safety, you just have to make sure that you wait for the market to do what it is telling you that it's going to do on the high time frame. Just wait for that upward trend to begin and go all the way up. So that's it for this video, but just make sure that you analyze in details. We never know what the market is going to do, so make sure that you assess your risk before you make a decision. So I'll just keep it short and leave it here. Thank you guys.